The More Things Change, a Woodstock memoir, places the famous festival into context with its times. For a lot of us, the 60s started with a burst of hope and youthful optimism, but it wasn't long before things started going wrong. The Vietnam War was claiming thousands of lives, and the nation's young people wondered if going along with all this was such a good idea. With the decade nearing its end, the political process gives us Richard Nixon, and soon afterwards, the biggest music festival in history, an event that in many ways still affects my life. The music and the vibe was incredible, and I felt there the spirit of Woodstock for the very first time. It was amazing, but like all good things, it ended before I wanted it to. I found myself sitting on top of an old rambler, heading home where, unbeknownst to me, my life would start picking up momentum. I go to college and get a job, and the war in Vietnam finally ends. I get married and we start a family, and we move around a bit. During a lot of this, the original site lay fallow until local artist Wayne Sayward builds his fabulous monument. It serves as a catalyst for renewed interest in the original site. Michael Lang and Sid Bernstein planned concerts to celebrate the 25th anniversary. I decided to go to Sid's because it's planned to take place on the original site. It'll be my first trip back since 1969. Even though the official concert is canceled, thousands show up and everyone has a great time. More change is in store for the country throughout the 90s and into the 21st century. All the while and in varying degrees, the Woodstock spirit lives on. For the 41st anniversary, I turned my camera on the people who still come to Bethel to celebrate. They explain what brings them back and how the Woodstock spirit still affects them. Many of the volunteers and musicians who still work to put on a free concert are also interviewed. The More Things Change, a Woodstock memoir, recounts my experiences at the original Woodstock, how the event fit in with the turbulent 60s and all the decades that followed. Its scope is at once wide enough to encompass the events of the past half century and narrow enough to make for a very personal remembrance.
Cool, man.
Peace from Woodstock.
Wish I was a hippie, but now I know I am. There's 15 days between us. There's something I can't stand. I'm only safe when you are. I wish I was secure. We can stay here for long. It won't be long until we're heading out town. Before we throw into the past, into the traffic on. With fire anymore. I hope that you survive. You said I'll meet you at the traffic lights. All the traffic's for I speed by. You don't say is it with fire anymore. It's never I hope that you survive. Fly away, float through the clouds and step into your dreams at night. There's no fall on your windshields and you know that you would win every fight.